this is Marina. Today I wanted to talk to you about someone who came to see me for some help. We're going to call her Lisa. Lisa lives in Perth. Now, Lisa came to me. She wanted some trauma recovery. She wanted to get herself back on track after a fairly traumatic narcissist abuse situation that she had been through. One of the things she said to me was, I just don't know. I've never had fights with people. I haven't been in conflict with people. And yet here I found myself with this particular person. Although we only went out together for 14 months, there was high conflict, and I've never had this before. And she wanted me to help her to understand what had occurred. Now, some of the things that Lisa did come to understand was that by the end of the relationship, she realized that he was just unreasonable. And that is definitely one of the things that we do come to. You are trying to reason with the unreasonable. The second thing that she also started to see a pattern of is that he would deliberately pick fights. So she said that he would sort of, like, if they had to go out somewhere, she would dress herself up, and then before you know it, there was a big argument and he would storm off. Now, what she then came to understand is that he was deliberately setting up these fights so that he could then go and be with what she did find out was a side supply, who then ended up becoming the permanent supply. So the fights were also, in the end, about if she said something was black, he would say it was white. In the end, what Lisa found is that it just greatly impacted on her self-esteem. She started staying more quiet. And then in the end, she said that she had lost all of her confidence. What was also quite sad here is that by the time he had left, she was right down the bottom. She had nervous system chaos. Obviously there was a lot of trauma bonding, and she wanted to work through the conflict style she had developed. So another reason we fight with the narcissist is because we are wanting something from them. We are engaged with them for something that they are not. So therefore, we are continually trying to get them to give us what we signed up for, which is the commitment, working through issues, talking, understanding each other, having fun, all of those things that were there in the beginning. So we come to understand that when you are not aligned with someone, when you cannot work through issues, then you really need to pause and pull back. So all relationships, of course, there are times when we, when there are things that we need to work through. There are times when life takes us, sometimes, there's been different things we have to work through, challenging moments. However, when two people are committed, there will be the flow of reason. With narcissists, you don't get that flow of reason, and that is why then we end up fighting with them. It's best to be with people who are in agreement with you. That really is a very important factor to having a happy life. Bye for now.